Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get into this reveal of the men. Hello, everybody. Good to see you guys. I am still working through a few technical changes here, so hold on while we switch the thumbnail. I've been very busy this morning. Very busy. I've compiled some photos of the men. The big question everyone's asking in Bachelor Nation, who cares? Who cares are these guys, you know? All right. I'm a little tongue-tied. It's a little early in the day for me here, West Coast time. But I am Dave Neal, and this is Bachelor Nation News, and we are going to discuss the men of the show. And this is very interactive. People can call in if they want. 401-213-9828. If you like somebody, tell me who you like and why you like them, and we'll get into it. I've made videos in the past regarding who the next men of the Bachelorette are going to be. And I tell you what, when I make videos, it's just, they're so long to make. There's so many people to talk to and speak about. So it's just a lot of work here. It's a lot of work. All right, let me get my notes up here. So who are their guys? These are the questions we ask. Ashley says some of the men are already getting bad reputations for being here for the wrong reasons. That's all right with me. 5 a.m. says Lee. Lee, you're in New Zealand, right? So this is a nice early in the afternoon, early morning live stream here for me in Los Angeles. Lunchtime on the East Coast and somewhere in between for the rest of you guys. And we're going to get into this in about 5 minutes. Just going to give you guys a chance to sort of catch up. But we've been waiting for this moment right here. We've been waiting for them to release these names. Release the names, for so long. And of course they did it at like 2 a.m. It's like, can you just give me a little bit of a heads up? So, of course, I wake up to this tweet. Me to D. Neal's after seeing the Bachelorette cast being announced. Wake up! There should be like some sort of button people can press for like real breaking news that like just alerts me. Wouldn't that be fun? Just like a button that just like it rips the sheets, it just rips the covers off the bed and springs the bed upwards. It's like, hello, let's get started. So we'll get into it. 200 people in the chat. Do me a favor, like this video and leave a comment if you haven't already. And there obviously are no spoilers to talk about, but you can donate a super chat if you want. I'm never one to turn it down. I do fear being accused of asking for donations, but if you feel like you've got money burning a hole in your pocket and you need someplace to take it, we've got someplace for you. It's called Here and Me. It looks like I've got a little bit of a green screen glow problem. Try to fix that. I might have to add some more lights. Let me turn some more lights on in my room. Hold on one second. It's still a little dark here on the West Coast. All right, what did that do? Oh, I need sunglasses. That's light on my end. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference here. All right. Not much else going on in Bachelor Nation today. Not much else going on. Let's get this spoiler button moved over. Let me know how everyone's doing. Let me know where you guys are at. What's going on in your life. As you know, it's off season for the next several months. So we're just going to be sort of bouncing around between the irreverence news that never was. Why won't this move? What a pain. Anyway. All right. Got some jams. Should we get into it? Yeah, Nicole says, give Dave an aloe sponsorship. I know, am I right? Look at me. What a comfortable outfit I've got on here. You don't even want to know what an aloe sweatshirt will cost you. Boy, they threaded out of gold. All right. Hello, everybody in the chat. Handy May says, is it just me or does it take a while for me to warm up to these new guys? I'm talking like third episode. I get it. I get it. There's one person in this photo that I know. And I'll be honest, when I looked at the photos this morning, I was surprised. I'll share who that is. So there was someone in this photo came to my stand-up show probably about 2.5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, and he was 23 at the time. He had already been in communication with the Bachelor producers, but they just figured he was too young. Shout out to our new subscriber here. Oh, I just lost who it was. Anyway, if you want to subscribe, it'll pop up right here. New subscribers will pop up right here, and we can see who you are. Angel says, OMG, all the men look the same. Yeah, that's what, when you're a thirsty man in your 20s, you kind of all look alike. 5 p.m. and midsummer in Switzerland, says Deborah. Very nice. They always say don't judge a book by a cover, but we're about to do that for the next hour or so. Flutter politely asks, are you getting more downtime, Dave? Or is it the off-season not hitting you yet, workload-wise? That's a good question. Yeah, we're only 7 days removed from my last recap video. You know what I mean? So, does it feel like downtime? Not really. It's been wild. It's been absolutely wild as far as views go. My channel received, so far, 600,000 more views in March than it did in February. That is insane. That is a lot. 1.6 million views so far. All right. The song's boring. I'm trying to get some good music here. Maybe I don't do dreamy. Hey, new subscriber alert. We have a new subscriber. Gosh, I can't see with this background here. Sarah Fitzpatrick just subscribed. How are you, Sarah? Leave a comment. Let us know where you're from, what you do. Or you don't have to tell us what you do. But, any fun facts about yourself, we are here listening. I'm going to switch genres to beats. Let's try to find a good beat here. Instrumental beats. Let's find, let's see, ambient. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that's pretty good. No, he's not from Massachusetts. Ira Kohler says she's checking in from Boston. Tracy Wackneitz, am I pronouncing that right? Just subscribed. And we've got twins this year. Milika says, love the aloe hat. Another subscriber. Lots of subscribers here. Very nice. Again, we're about to start we're just waiting for the chat to populate. We're at 300 people. If I can get a couple more subscribers, we'll start this party. And then we're going to go over all the contestants that we see so far on the upcoming season of Bachelorette. Some of these will not make it. There's always a couple extra that don't make the cut. New subscriber just tuned in. Michelle Gallardo. Either way, thanks for joining us. Yeah, there's always a few that don't make the cut here. We're going to show a live subscriber count right now. We're at 54,681. Let's get this up to 54,700 and then we'll get started, all right? So let's get 19 new subscribers in there and we'll get started right now. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's free. What are you waiting for? And then what I'm going to do once this live stream is over, I'm going to go back to doing a Work with Dave, which is a private live stream. I do about 4 hours a day. And that's at patreon.com/Dave Neal. All right. Last moments before we get this party started. So make sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. And again, we've got the voicemail line is open. Let's see if we have any. I'm gonna open the voicemail line right now. So if you have any thoughts on any of them, by all means, call in. Make it quick. And let's get it going. You guys ready to go? All right, we got a couple more. 54,682. Very nice. Very nice. Again, I can't always get to every comment. So Sabah says, do you do yoga, Dave? Not nearly enough. I do like to do yoga, but not nearly enough. I just signed up for ClassPass, and I'm having a hard time getting out there. But if you've followed my social media, you know I've got this little backyard green AstroTurf area with my yoga mat that I set out there with some weights that I use. All right. Yeah, we have a grocery store Joe lookalike. Nicole says, manifesting you get to 55,000 today. Well, let me tell you something. 55,000, it would take a breaking news story. Oh, wrong one. It would take a breaking news story to get to 55,000. And I don't know if we'll get there, but that's okay. That's all right. Let's do this video. Are you guys ready to go? Do you guys like my background music? So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to read through the list from what they provided us. And it appears it'll be in alphabetical order. And then we'll go from there. How does that sound to you guys? Does that sound good? So let me just see. I don't know why I'm having a hard time. Hold on one second. I'm trying to set up my format here. Let's go back here. All right. And then after I read this, I'll read what Reality Steve has said so far about the different contestants, and we'll go from there. Let's see if the voicemail line's active. Oh, we already have a voicemail. We'll go, you know what we'll do? We'll wait till I read all of these, and then we'll go to the voicemails, okay? All right, you ready to go? Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. The potential men of Rachel Recchia. She's going to Recchia some hearts. And Gabby, windy road to love. Christine Marciano says, no pics of them. Let's get to the pics of them. Here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, the men of the upcoming season of The Bachelorette. In alphabetical order, we've got Alec G. from Houston, Texas, 27 years young. We don't have professions yet for all of these, but what we do have here is a nice photo with hands clasped in front of the boner. This is a photo that men have been taking since the dawn of middle school. This is the photo. Like, what do I do with my hands? I don't know, but we're gonna get a lot of thumb pistols going into belt loops. We're gonna get a lot of the one hand stuffed, the other one hanging out. Just nothing but a bunch of men not knowing what to do with limbs. You know what I mean? We have a super sticker from Jenny. Thank you so much for the super sticker. A nice donation to the channel. Love That Dirty Water says, wait, do you pronounce it like Windy Road or Windy City? I'm guessing windy, but I honestly don't know. We're talking about Gabby's last name. Phil says night 1 elimination. Well, I don't know about that. He's got very nice teeth. Look, we hate to be judging on their physicality here, but that's all we've got to go with. Is their physicality, but he's got the dual earrings here, always good. Well manicured eyebrows, and keeps the beard at a 2 or 3 level on the trim. So very nice. Again, let's do this in the comment section just so we all know. We're not going to fight with each other, and we're not going to be super dismissive. This is all in good fun. So let's make sure that we keep it kind. Let me go for the joke. By all means, make a joke, but make sure that it's not at the expense of find the line. You know what I mean? That's the goal as a comic, is like you find the line, then you tiptoe around it. A lot of people say he's cute. Sarah Winks in the chat. How are you? Elizabeth Stencil says, I love a Dave Neal lunch break. We love you, Elizabeth. As Elizabeth knows, she's part of the Patreon, which is, sometimes, I don't know, 6 hours a week, 8 hours a week. I think yesterday we did 4 hours of nonstop behind-the-scenes live stream. So it's nice to come public right now. All right. Bianca says, Alec is so handsome. I hope he's not trouble on the show. Yeah, I could see him being a little bit of trouble. He looks like Alec looks like he knows the local DJs in his community. He's a friends of the DJ. He's, he goes to the gym, but he's not too strong. He's got okay. Avon. Is it Avon? Avon J from Santiago, California. 29 years young. We can't see the bottom of the photo here, but it looks like he's doing a double pocket pose. Very standard photo, not really high def. Good looking guy there. Avon J. Amber Hamilton in the comment section is showing thirst. Jasmine says, if you're still single, Avon, just drop me a line. As we know, they are probably starting the show tonight. So they are probably have their accounts are now private. Bruce says, these men make me feel old. Absolutely. Yeah, when the old guy on the show is 29, that makes me feel very old. All right, here we go. You want to feel old, Bruce? This is Brandon H. from Carlsbad, California. 23 years young. Did they have that wrong? Are they supposed to say 32? This is not a 20... I mean, I tell you what, though. If it weren't for the mustache, we'd probably see 23. But the mustache just makes you... Like, that's what you... This is the type of mustache you grow when you're 20 years old and you're trying to get into the little liquor store. You know what I mean? Anyway, there he is. I won't be saying who he looks like because that is a recipe for disaster on my channel. But Sarah Howard gives him the Lionel Richie meme. I mean, I wouldn't say he looks like Lionel Richie, but, you know, maybe a son or a nephew. Third or fourth, we have Chris A. Oh, there's going to be multiple Chris on the season from Redondo Beach, California. These are all just different ways to say Los Angeles, just so you guys know. Redondo Beach, California, Chris A. here. You know, a nice photo in front of a tree. This is the thing with guys, right? We just don't know how to take a photo. We don't know how to pose. He's in the shade. It's backlit. Backlit means there's sun behind him, which makes it, not great lighting on the face. So this could be, a guy that cleans up really well, but the photo itself is just subpar. I'm just judging the photo. Nice smile, though. Yep, pearly whites. 30 years old. This will be one of the older guys on the show. We have Nicole in the comment section says Chris A was a hard no for her. Ashley says, not a good picture. Yeah, I'm only judging the photo here because we'll get to some good photos here, but a lot can be said about good photos or lack thereof. So we've got Colin F. F is short for F-boy from Chicago, Illinois. Colin F here. You know who he looks like? He looks like the guy. Oh my gosh, I got to look this up. Give me a second. Colin F looks like the brother from, oh wait, hold on. Lawyer brother from Yellowstone. Wait till you see this. Colin looks exactly like the guy who plays the brother in Yellowstone. Let me get this going here. This is him. So hold on a second. This is the brother from Yellowstone. And then this is, oh, maybe not. Yeah, he's got the same haircut. He's got that kind of, that middle part. I don't know. Here's what you got to do. Let me give you some advice because we have similar hair, Colin. You know me. I've got the, the misogynist microaggressions of having good hair. But the key to good hair there, Colin boy, is you got to pick a side and go to it. It's like politics. Pick a side. You know what I mean? You're not going to get into office with a centrist point of view, and that haircut is split down the middle. That is a bipartisan haircut. You know what I mean? So pick a side and go with it. Instead, because imagine if I did that. I can't even get my hair to do that. My hair's chosen the side that it wants. Kara goes, he's a 1.0 version of you. Man. This is me before I got a software upgrade. Oh boy. That's just funny. You guys are good. Megan Stewart says, I'm late. It's all right. We're only on like the fifth guy. Ashley says Colin's going to have a Rolls Royce entrance. Yeah, Colin's got limitless energy. Let's do a limitless Bradley Cooper. I always made fun of my face here and said that, I look like Bradley Cooper before he takes the pill to become successful. Let's see. Yeah, there he is right there. Oh no, maybe this is a better one. This is a better Bradley Cooper here. So that's kind of what we have going on there. It's all right. He's doing his thing. Yeah, this is the guy who didn't get cast on Succession. This is that guy. All right, we're having fun. Villain, maybe. Isn't it amazing what you can do with your hair as a guy to become a villain? Just a simple change of your hairstyle. This might be the nicest guy in the world. You know what I mean? But either way, this is my nephew here. Someone said that this guy looks like Bradley Cooper. Yeah, in a way. It's amazing what a little bit of a hair will do to you. Jacob says Bootleg Dave. Yeah, if you want to go by Bootleg Dave, that's who you get. Oh, we have Corbin S. Corbin is going to do very well, even though this photo stinks. This is just another photo that's poorly lit. It's not a great photo, but Corbin's going to do well because the hair is not trying too hard. He's not trying to show off his body. He's kind of just saying, like, this is what I am. I'm baggy sweatshirt material. And he's got a little bit more of a thing going on with his hands down there. He's got the oversized undershirt. I'm kind of liking him. I'm kind of liking Corbin on an initial. So let me just get some notes. Give me a second here. I'm going to put some notes on some mail I have to read. So Corbin, initial likes for me. Corbin so far is the only one that I see as a contender. Now the question is Rachel or Gabby. This might be a Rachel hotspot. Nicole said the teeth is good. Isn't it funny? Just like the simple things we look for in a person. We're like, oh yeah, well, are his teeth good? Anyway, he looks sweet. Y'all know the Birmingham people have never failed on the show. Oh, so he's a Southerner from Birmingham, Alabama, and he's 27 years old, which fits in pretty well. People are already saying top 3. Lee says Corbin has by far the most likes. Oh, all right, so he's got 2,000 likes. 2,000 likes. We're going to judge based on how many likes they have. Chase Robinson said, heartwarming story. There aren't enough words to describe how grateful I am for this man. I was having terrible insecurities with my height. He overheard a conversation with a friend and I, him at the time being 6'6" tall. Oh, he's going to do well. Women love a good guy who's tall. Offered graciously to give me some of his height. I thought, why would this stranger do something so selfless? Then replied to myself, because he must be a giver. So I accepted. We went through a gruesome recovery. Months later, we took our first steps together. Me at 6'3" and him at 6'3". Some have called it a tale as old as time. All right, well, that's a completely fabricated story. That's fine. Yeah, he looks nice. He looks like he's going to walk. Corbin looks like the type of guy he's going to show up and he's going to be like, sup. And then the girl's going to be like, I don't know what it is about Corbin, but he's got like the best personality. It's called, honey, if a guy's good looking, he doesn't need much of a personality. We're talking to you, Tyler Cameron, you dud. No, we like Tyler. I lost it. Jeez, hold on a second. Hold on. Let's go back. So these guys only have 118 likes. Oh, Colin has 158 likes, and then Corbin 2,000 likes. So maybe we're gonna do this. Let's rank them based on how many likes they have of the actual contenders. Eric with an H. Never trust Eric with an H. From Santa Monica, California. Looks pretty good. I kind of like his facial hair, if you ask me. Some sort of like blonde creeping in there. Not many likes. Nicole said, wait, he's 6'6". I think the idea was that he was actually 6'3", but we don't actually know their size yet. Ashley Hotchkiss says, please not another Clayton. Deb says, so I wonder if the ladies will gravitate to him or eliminate him. I think he's a good level of Wonder Bread meets stocky. I think I'll do fine. I think I'll do just fine out there. 700. I don't see him as a finalist. Ethan from New York. Ethan here. See, Ethan's got some style. You can just, shooting against the graffiti. He's got, what is this type of fabric? Is this suede? I'm seeing a lot of these dual pockets happening. It looks like a bulletproof. Doesn't this look like the type of shirt you'd wear if you were like working at a slaughterhouse? Okay, moving along. There's Ethan. Not much to say. From New York City. Hello, Paige Johnson. Good morning to you. And then we have Hayden, which is the grocery store Joe lookalike here. He's actually young enough to be grocery store Joe's son, because grocery store Joe's old. And now, of course, the main comparison between him and Grocery Store Joe is essentially kind of the eyes, I think, and smile and hair. Okay, there's a lot of similarities there. From Tampa, Florida. So Rachel lives in Florida. Ashley says his picture is interesting looking. Simplistic Grace says these men are pretty basic looking. Yeah, and also, where did these photos come from? Who are these the best photos they could find of these guys? Like, this photo is fine. You know, it looks like the guy's about to go catch a trout, as you do. About 1,000 likes. Probably because of the grocery store Joe comparison. If he's got a warm soul, he could do well. But I don't anticipate a finalist cut. This is just a terrible photo. Again, we're just talking about the lighting. Jake from Scottsdale, Arizona. Jake's got that vanilla ice hair. Let's go to. I can't. It won't even. The photo's so bad it won't even let me zoom in on him. That's how you know it's a low quality photo. I can't even zoom in on it, guys. So Karen says, is his hair in a man bun? Oh, we could have a man bun situation. I was trying to look. Where's my wand here? I was trying to look at the. By the way, shout out to our new subscribers joining. I was trying to look at that little like buzz cut he has on the side, that vanilla ice thing happening. But some people like this. Some say he's not it, but I don't know. It's hard to tell from a photo like this. It looks like is he working at an intramural basketball court there? All right, let's move it along. Yeah, Phil says in a middle school gym. Yeah, padded walls. All right. And also, did we find out where he lives? Scottsdale. Scottsdale is interesting. James C. Again, another. Maybe it's just Facebook that has these bad photos, but they're just this. Oh, this photo's actually not too. The quality of the photo's not as bad as I thought. He's got Eugene Levy. He's got Eugene Levy eyebrows on first look here. Let's see if we can get a comparison here. We've got Eugene Levy right there. And then we've got this guy. Hey, eyebrows are in. It's never been a better time to have strong eyebrows. He looks like the type of guy that shaves every hour and still grows a beard. Nice dimples. James, Los Angeles, 25. Wendy says, not making it past rose ceremony. Well, thanks a lot, Wendy. Carrie says, I see troublemaker. He looks like the type of guy who says, my dad will sue your dad. That's who he looks like. Big eyebrows, yeah. Hanny May says, first night elimination. Villain vibe says Kalo. But yeah, he's definitely got Schitt's Creek energy. Doesn't he look like he would do well on Schitt's Creek? All right, let's keep the party going. All right. Okay. We got something here. This guy's face says, I know a secret and you want to know what it is. That's what this face says. He's got the Superman curl, but off to the side. Very nice. Jason, Santa Monica, California, 30. I'm going to go ahead and call it. You guys might disagree with me, but I think Jason's a contender. I'm writing Jason A down as a contender. Jason A, 30, and then 778 likes. Any agreement or disagreement? Angel says, love his smile. What smile? This looks like the face of a guy who just found out bad news, but he doesn't want to tell you because he doesn't want to ruin your birthday. It's a good photo. It's a good little backdrop. He's got the double pockets, double bracelets. So either he just like signed up for 2 different charities or he's got interesting fashion choices. Saba says 9 out of 10. Giannis is pretty cute. Yeah, this to me is the type of guy that I don't know if he'll wow you, but imagine him cleaned up in a suit. You know what I mean? He's got nice rounded pectoral muscles. This is what you look for in a guy. Women don't notice this, but men, we check out each other's chest muscles. This is the type of guy who does multiple chest fly workouts. Bruce knows what I'm talking about. Hanny May says, Dave, you know how to spot the hotties. I actually appreciate that. Well, listen, I think I'm a good judge. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think I'm a pretty good judgment on like what I think a woman would be attracted to. And this guy's got a very symmetrical look. I mean, he's just a very good looking guy if you ask me. And we're just seeing him in a basic t-shirt. I'm saying let's get him going. Not to mention he looks like he's in a very good shape. Ashley says that look on his face says I'm here to start some shit. I couldn't agree more. He's gorgeous, but something about his face says troublemaker. I don't know if that's a troublemaker, but I'm actually going to give him an underline. He's now my favorite. I've got Jason A as my favorite. The question is, he's 30, so he's on the older side of the crowd we saw so far. So would that be someone like Gabby is into. Nicole says no, wrong guy. So Nicole has dated a guy who looks like this, clearly, and she's being triggered. She's like, I had to get plan B after a night with a guy like that. I feel like I should get plan B just from looking at him right now. But maybe he'll be someone's plan A. Anastasia says, your commentary is hilarious. Well, thanks. I agree. You know, these videos are so tough to make. I'm glad this is a live stream because they just take way too much time to get through. Reading some comments. Sharon says, looks like the bad boy women fall for. And A Torres says, I hope he doesn't let us down. All right, let's move it along. So far, I've got Jason A as my top pick with Corbin in silver. Okay, Joey from Brookfield, and then we have John. Are Joey and John the twins? No, Joey is one part of a twin. This isn't going to be it for me with the pose. What we have here is we have shoulders coming in, and we just we need to be like, come on, you know what I mean? He needs like someone, dad to be like, stand up, son. The outfit's not doing it for me. But then again, they might clean him up. He's not a bad-looking guy. Multiple necklaces. Always annoying to go through the, TSA when you have multiple necklaces. Nicole said she did date someone like him. I think you're referring to Jason. Milika says no. Gianna says bad posture. So this is Joey, and he's very young, 24 years old. Are they having a hard time finding guys in their late 20s? I mean, I don't know. John from Nashville, Tennessee. John's not the only 10 I see, I'll tell you that much. John, good-looking guy, good photo, leaning against a brick. Whenever you don't know what to do with your personality, just lean against some bricks. You know what I mean? Good-looking shirt. Not much to say about not much personality. Kirsty says, here is one for Gabby. 26. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, we got that little sheepskin lined, sort of like is it denim? Denim or khaki? Johnny D, Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, 25. He's the, Johnny D, it would be easy, I think, to look at him. And by the way, I have the same exact shirt. You guys know I got the blue version of this shirt, so clearly his style. A lot of people are saying sweetheart here. Yeah, I actually think Johnny D might do really well. Now, this could be a interesting... He only has 235 likes. But Johnny D, I'm going to put on my list. Johnny D, he's young. But for Rachel, another Florida, 20... How old is he? 25. 235 likes. But, maybe likes are a bad indicator here. Trish says, I don't know. This dude's eyes look untrustworthy. I mean, I think his eyes look exactly... I don't know. I think it's just the lighting. The lighting's in a way where it's his eyes are inset, so there's a shadow there. I actually see a guy that looks... I don't know. Maybe I'm a bad judge here. Ashley says, I wish you would smile. Yeah, I mean, but the photo, doesn't he look like he's selling you a cologne that'll get you, laid at a sort of line dancing class? I don't know. The jacket does look nice and warm. I think I've been resisting going after this style of jackets because I don't want to make it look like I just skinned a sheep. But anyway, I kind of like what he's doing here. Ruth says a Jed trigger jacket. Oh, you're triggered by a Jed jacket. Sherry says he's a robot. How can you tell he's a robot? These are still photos. These are just still photos. Jenny says my favorite so far. I don't know if he beats Jason for me, but I could see him causing trouble here. Oh yeah, someone says same taste in jackets as Jed Wyatt. Buckle up, y'all. Sue still likes Jason A. Hollister or Abercrombie spokesman. Yeah. Absolutely. All right, let's move it along from Johnny D. Let's see if he gives the D. Jordan H. Just another terrible photo. But we're not here just to look at the photo. We're here to look at the personality. Again, he's not looking at the camera. It looks... This photo looks like someone said, "Hey, let me take your photo real quick," and he's like, "Bro, what do I? Come on, like he's like, we're going out to lunch. Can I just? Oh no, I want you to. You look at. God, I don't want to. Come on, we're gonna submit you for Bachelor. I don't just really. But that's not to say he's not a good-looking guy. Definitely is a good-looking guy. Hard to tell from the photo. His eyes might be like a blue eyes. This could be another sleeper. Look at that, 493 likes. Kaylee says, wasn't this guy on Love is Blind? Let's read some more comments here. Lindsay says, I hope he gets sent home to Tampa and back to my hometown so I can find him and date him. Jeez, Lindsay. Thirsty much? Yeah, I'm hesitant to put him on my top list, but Jordan H. Vicky says Deanie Baby vibes. Yeah, I mean, by all means, just an atrocious photo because we're not seeing him. But I think, again, if you take a look at this guy and you put him in a suit, he's got like a nice kind of wide jaw. Jamie says he's about to get his thumbs broken. All right, moving along. Yeah, I'm hesitant. Okay, here we've got Jordan V from Georgia, 27. Mary says cuteness overload. Blonde Tom Holland. Boy, just feels young. Just feels young to me. Let me see if I can find. I'm gonna look real quick at a friend of mine. Just give me 1 second here. The hell is his name? I guess we'll come back to it. I'm trying to think. I don't know. All right. Seba says just 2 men of color so far. All right. Keep track of that. Cute, but maybe he relies on his mom for everything, says Trish. I love the projections. All right. He looks like the guy from It's Always Sunny. It's Always Sunny cast. What's the guy's name? This guy, Rob McElhenney. They kind of look alike, don't they? This is Rob McElhenney, and then this is that guy. It's a pretty good comparison. All right. Kim Kardashian. How you doing, Kim? Good to see you. All right. From Solana Beach, California, 32. So far, the oldest of the crowd at the ripe old age of 32. It's a good-looking photo. Got a lot of facial hair. Pretty eyes. Yeah, those seem like kind eyes. Bruce says, do any of these guys have a nanny like Corinne? Yeah, we'll have to get their socioeconomic situation. A lot of people say this is Gabby's guy. He's got 600 likes. Interesting. Justin B. A lot of people think this will be for Gabby. Go get him, Gabby. What the hell do we know about Gabby? Nicole says this looks like Wolverine. Simplistic Grace says I like it. Ruth says he's the one for me. I'm a little, it's really hard. Isn't it hard to tell just from these simple photos? Justin B. So we've got Justin, Jason, Johnny, Jordan, Justin B. I'll put him on my list. 32. And it might come down to him being 32. If you're a lady, and ladies, correct me if I'm wrong here from being ageist, but I feel like if you're a lady and you have the choice between a 25-year-old and a 32-year-old, I feel like you go with a 32-year-old. What are your thoughts on that? I just feel like, if he did need to, circulate as an F-boy, he would have done that by now. Tony D. Let's try not to say simps. That word's triggering to me. It's such an annoying word. Hate the word simp. Does that make me a simp? All right. The other brother, Justin Y. Is this the same one? I don't know. Twins. So 2 twins that are 24. If they have any decent personality, they'll be pipelined onto Bachelor in Paradise. Yeah, they're cute. Here's what happens, right? You take these photos in the winter in Connecticut, and everything just looks sad. This is why I don't miss New England. You know, for 6 months out of the year, everything just looks sad. So I'm just looking at the dead grass. It's hard to be hopeful of love when you just see dead grass in the background. Anyway, Anastasia says, I'd go with a 32-year-old. Tony says, First Amendment, my dude. Hey, Tony, doesn't apply to live streams, bro. The First Amendment wasn't the right to speech on YouTube. But anyway, be kind, my dude. All right. Oh, this is a good photo. Kirk B. from Lubbock, Texas, 29 years old. All right, next person. Okay, let's just do a basic game here. The next person to say simp in the chat gets banned. I'll unban you after the live stream, but I'm taking a hard stance on the word simp. The next, even if you're spelling out like Simpsons, but you accidentally say simp, you're gone. Call me a simp for it, but you'll be calling it from the black community. I'll give you guys like 30 seconds. I know there's a delay, so I'll give you guys like 30 seconds. Before, so if you need to get your simps out of you, you can now. Kirk B. Yeah, Lubbock. Who knew Lubbock was so popular here? 29. Again, a little bit on the older side. Again, the fact that I'm saying 29 years old is just baffling to me. But I like the shirt. I don't really know what's going on with it. He's definitely got a color scheme happening here. They kind of got that the bokeh, which is the blurred out background, right? He's got that problem I have with the what's that called again? The globula. What's that called? Sometimes like the sun gets in your way and you just do this like thing, and then it's like I've never done Botox, but it would be nice for them to smudge that thing out. Either way, looks like a kind guy. Not gonna go ahead and pick him. Although, listen, if this guy, if Gabby wants a guy to build or something or install or bookshelf, this might be the guy. Christine Marciano says big no. Joan says, what does that banned word mean? Simp means like someone who's like a fan. I'll just look it up. I'll define it because it's overly used. What does simp mean? It's overly used in a silly or foolish person, but simp is a slang insult for men who are seen as too attentive and submissive to women, especially out of a failed hope of winning someone. So this is something if Caitlin Bristow posts a photo, I'm like, hey girl, you're looking good today. Someone would be like, all right, way to simp for her. And it's like, no, I'm happily engaged. I'm doing just fine. No simping here. But it's just one of those like insults that's just like, come on, it's just not productive. So anyway, I'm taking a hard stance on the word. I could add it just to banned words so that if anyone ever says it, it doesn't go through. But I actually prefer to see people that use the word simp because I do kind of judge them because it's and maybe that's just the 36-year-old in me. All right, so let's Jason Mesnick. Some people say I'm not gonna write him down as one of my top ones, but I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out with some sort of like, I don't know, story of like, some man, if he comes out with that masculine energy, I wouldn't be surprised if he makes it. Okay, here we go. We've got muscles. Anna said, so are they picking Super Christian again? I see a cross around his neck. I know this has been a thing with the show. I don't know. It could have just been that they were from Texas and maybe Texas guys wear crosses around their neck more. I don't really know. M. Kirk says, stop talking about the word then. M. Kirk, do me a solid and don't tell me what to do. Someone asked me to explain what the word was. So do me a solid and don't do it. So the word is banned in the chat, just not but I was giving people their last chances to get it out. So I'm gonna let Layla P pass for not understanding that we're banning that word. Okay. All right, let's move it along. We have Koi. maybe not a catfish, but a koi fish. Here we go, folks. Koi from Scottsdale, 25. Young, but pretty good-looking guy, right? Pretty good-looking guy here. Again, another type that, probably could clean up well. Nice body. Could probably, knows how to do a couple pull-ups. This guy, he was either in the military or he played one on TV. Clean shaven. So many guys go with that stubble. Like, I haven't been clean shaven since, the Reagan administration, but nice to see a guy pull it off. I like koi. I'm going to go with a no, though. But yeah, looks like a nice guy. All right, here we go. This is Logan. Now, this is my buddy. So be kind to Logan here. Logan, I'll see if I can get a photo of with Logan. I don't know if I have got one. But Logan, I met last year. His account is probably set to private. But I met Logan last year. Or I'm sorry, like 2.5 years ago. And let's see if I can find him. I might not even be able to find him. There he is. So here's Logan. So this will be the only person that I can find here because I'm actually friends with them. So I'm sure his account's set to private. But Logan's tall. He's like 6'4", and he's a very nice guy. Very nice guy. He's been under the eye of the Bachelor for a couple years now. That's why I don't think this photo of him really does him justice. But I think he's a good-looking tall guy. Nicole says Logan is cute. I want to put him on my list because I'm rooting for him, so I'm going to put him on my list. But this is a bias that I have. Logan, and of course he's like a surfer guy. He was working as a cameraman for a news company because he's tall. Tall guys do well as cameramen because they can like see over other guys. So let's see if we have any other photos of him. Yeah, he came to my stand-up show. How do I know if I've got a photo with him? Let's see if him and I have a photo together. It's been a while, so I don't think so. Here's a good photo of Logan. Yeah, I mean, I think he'll do well. You put him in a shirt and tie. I would say Logan would do well with Rachel. His age, he's kind of young. That's why I'm surprised. Logan is 26. So when I met him, he was probably 23, and that was crazy to me when I met him at 23 because I don't think we have a photo together. Maybe we do. Let's go back a little bit. There he is there. Good style. Yeah, again, he's like I said, he's at least 6'4". He's a big guy. He might even be taller than that. Anyway, obviously, to use the word you guys aren't allowed to use, I simp for Logan. Using that in jest here. Simp for Logan here. So, yeah, he's got that, he's got that type of energy that's pretty chill. That SoCal energy here. Is that a photo with his mom? All right, yeah, a very nice, cute photo. I probably shouldn't be looking at these since his account's on private. But this is the access you get as a friend. We've been in touch, but like I said, I haven't talked to him in a bit. When I saw his photo pop up, I was like, oh, dang, I should have known that they were going to cast him on this season just because I know he was in the running. But like I said, they thought he was too young. That's what they do. They find guys that they like, and then they just kind of wait. All right, so we have some toes to look at here. All right, we've got a nice protruding pointer toe. So we'll go to the toe astrology chart here. So Egyptian toe chart. So let's go to the toe chart here for 1 second, and then we'll take a look at what we think we might have here. So according to Logan's toe, we've got a pointer toe that's a slightly larger. So if we look at that, we actually might be looking at a Greek toe. Not Egyptian. The Egyptian toe goes straight down the pipe, but it looks like we might have a Greek toe. You see, what a Greek toe does is it takes the pointer toe and then it goes down the pipe. So the pointer toe leads. The pointer toe's in charge. I bet you Logan just crushed it. Yeah, we got a full-on Greek toe. So let's do this Greek toe analysis. Let's see what we get out of a Greek toe. Let's see what the personality of a Greek toe is. So let's go down to Greek. Let's try to find it here. Oh, boy, this is a terrible website. Let's find another website. Yeah, we thought we might have had an Egyptian toe, but we're full on Greek. Ancestral, your foot shape and your genealogy. Anyway, maybe this is for another day. Let's move it along. Oh, here it is, Cosmo. Cosmo is our article that has the Egyptian and the Greek toe. Susie says, OMG.
Oh my
That's right.
God.
And so Greek toe, often referred to as the flame foot or the fire foot. Imagine that in the bedroom. Hey, honey, you ready to go out in the fantasy suite? I got that flame foot energy I'm going to bring to you. This toe type is characterized by a protruding second toe. That's not all that's protruding, which is even larger than the big toe. People who have this type of toe are touted as extremely sporty and creative with leadership qualities to boast of. However, they are evidently impulsive and have a tendency to stress out because of that. Their energy is infectious. And they love causing chaos just to grab eyeballs. In short, they are fun to be around, and life around them is always happening. That's Logan right there with the flame foot himself. Katie Miller says, I can't, neither can the ladies, as they are into the impulsive behavior. I hope the only infectious thing about Logan is his smile. We're heating up, folks. Let's go, Logan. We're big Logan energy right now. Big Logan energy, the old flame footer. And there we have it. The old flame footer. Flame foot energy, says Malika. That's right. Should we call him the flame footer from now on? He'll be like, what the hell does that mean? Don't worry about it. All right, moving along. Moving along right there. We've got Mario here. Mario's got good style. This is, it's hard to pull off a plain crew neck sweatshirt and call it stylish, but he's got it going on. Looks pretty strong underneath the baggy sweatshirt there. Gold chain, nice smile. Age 31 from Illinois. Erica says, funniest, most genuine, down-to-earth guy. You're going to go far. They'd be lucky to have you. Best of luck, Mario. So it's always good to see when we've got someone who knows sort of what the vibe is. Of the, when someone actually knows a person. A sweetheart here. Do I put Mario in my top list? It's hard to tell. Obviously, what becomes hard to tell is like knowing, or I should say not knowing what Gabby, well, so take Gabby, for example. We know she hooked up with Blake Horstman, and we know she dated Dean. So, not to say that Dean and Blake have much in common, but as far as Rachel, all I know about Rachel is she dated Clayton. I don't know what her style is. Nerdy Girly gives Mario a thumbs up. He looks sweet. He definitely looks genuine. I think you can tell that about someone by a nice smile. If he wasn't smiling, we wouldn't get as much information. But I think from a good, we're looking at a upper and lower teeth smile. You don't get that too often. A big smile right there. So we'll have to see how he does. Matt from San Diego, California. All right, boy, Matt's young, but let's go back. So Mario is 31. Matt's 25. This is where it works against you when you're 25 and you got a half sleeve tattoo. You just look like you spend a lot of time at a Vegas pool. Queen V says, how do we know about Blake and Dean? We know about Blake and Dean because I've made 15 videos on it, and it's been mentioned. Irene with a super chat. I have to run. Thanks for doing what you do. Thank you so much, Irene. I appreciate you. Yeah, Dean and Blake have been confirmed by their own testament and also by Gabby herself. So Gabby and Dean were in love in college, and then Gabby was just friends with Blake, aka they pumped Palmers as a friends with benefits type of thing. He spun his DJs on both tracks. I don't know. Could be trouble. Could be a villain. Super chat. There it is. Joan says, I think Mario will be in the friend zone. Matt, we're on Matt now. Good looking. Think he'll become way more attractive deep into the season. But yeah, very good looking. It's just a matter of age. Age might have a lot to do here, but good looking, strong. Michael. Oh, good. Is this our first double thumbs? Michael with the double thumbs. He's got this is literally the exact same shirt I've been looking to buy. It's like a denim linen hybrid. Very nice there. Age 31. So again, one of the older gentlemen. There's Michael right there. Hey, 696 people in the chat. 160 likes. If we could get some more likes, that'd be fantastic. I do appreciate the super chats. They are not demanded, but they are appreciated. Friends girl says, Gabby said she never dated Blake. Sounded like he was exaggerating. Well, I'll tell you what happened. Blake said they dated but what he meant was they banged. And he thought it would have been nicer to say that they dated versus saying that they banged. But then because of that, Gabby was like, we didn't date. And it's like, yeah, everyone knows you didn't date. What he was trying to do is not sound like a pig by saying that you guys just hooked up. Anyway, Michael MCK says, looks like Dave in Belize. Yeah, he's definitely got that energy. And he's coming from Long Beach, California, home of Snoop Dogg and Cameron Diaz. So we'll have to see how he does. The fashion trend just looks like they forgot to tuck in half their shirt. That's okay. That's okay. I don't personally wear pants like these, but that's because I don't have good style. I'm a jeans guy. All right, Nate from Chicago. You can tell he's from Chicago because the wind is blowing his hair in that direction right there. Nate's good looking, and so far he's one of the oldest guys. He's got this sort of corduroy burnt orange shirt on, which means I think he's gonna come. I'm excited to see how Nate. I'm actually considering putting him on my board. People are saying he's perfect for Rachel. I'm gonna put Nate on my board. Nate from Chicago. Nate, 33, Chicago. 131 likes. These likes don't mean anything. Nate's on my board. I don't know if he's top 3, but I feel like he makes it past the initial roughage. Yeah. Queen V says nope. Oh, Phil says he is friends with Clay and Dustin. Well, that actually will speak a lot for him. Friends Girl says, I like your explanation about the Blake situation, but I don't really believe Blake in this case. I would bet my full entire life savings that Blake isn't lying. Let's just put it that way. I would bet my full entire life savings that Blake isn't lying, that he hooked up with Gabby. Gabby never denied that they hooked up. She just downplayed it. She probably shouldn't have commented on it. It really, Blake, I don't think Blake was trying to throw her under the bus. It was just when you cover the show and someone becomes a contestant and you're like, oh my gosh, it's, what was he supposed to do? Lie? Interesting. Okay. So we have a sort of lousy photo, but by the way, it appears he's using a ring light holder, which is odd because he must have brought it out to the park here. Nick G from Nashville, Tennessee, another Tennessean here. Oh boy, this live chat's going long here. Nick, I think we're only like halfway through. We got to speed it up. Adriana has the right idea. He probably got the call from producers last minute. Like, we need you to send a pic ASAP. I envision him running outside instant and catching person and walking their dog saying, excuse me, but you mind snapping a pic? And then Sammy says they really did this guy dirty. Yeah, I agree. I actually think this is a scenario where this guy's better looking than the photo. I don't know if he's a finalist. Yeah. So we by all means we can make fun of the photo, but what we're trying to do is kind of catch a glimpse on the seriousness of him as a contestant. What was he doing at this apartment complex? You know what I mean? He's out here by the pool cleaner. I'm gonna have a hard time, even with the terrible photo. He's got 200 likes. Karen, let's listen to Karen. What a Karen move. So does he live in an apartment and poor? I will pass. Been with one too many poor guys. And then she spelled two wrong. I'm sure. Amanda says, you are so rude. The cost of living in Nashville is crazy expensive. So I have opinions and you have yours. No big deal. Apartments define poverty. Wow, such ignorance. Why are you being so judgmental? Did he ask you out? He probably owns those apartments. Oh boy, this is Facebook for you. Dumpster fire. Yeah, Savi says he's using the tripod as obviously he doesn't have a tripod plugged in the daylight. He's using it or he doesn't have the ring light plugged in. Although I have to say, I guess this was a landscape photo. It's kind of shot, maybe the mode of this photo is sort of not fisheye lens, but it's a wide angle lens. I'm almost like this is one of those like sleepers. Like I almost want to put him on my board, even though the photo's so bad. All right, I don't remember his age. If he's in his 30s, I'm putting him on my board. If he's in his 30s, he's 30. Nick G is on the board. Nick G is on the board. Nick G from Nashville. Not to mention if he's got like a nice little twang accent, and he's 30. 208 likes. Angel says, OMG, no. Angel, I'm just saying. I see something in him that the photo doesn't tell. B Bean says, was she shading Dave Neal? No, those comments were, these are not, this is not on my page. Just, Facebook has the worst of people. All right, finally a guy who dresses up for a photo. This is a nice photo. We've got a suit. What's that called? Dual button suit here with a mock turtleneck, I believe it's called. Dual earrings. Good looking here. What is this? It looks like his bracelet says Chino. Quincy from Florida. He's 25. I don't know, these Miami guys, that the one thing he would have working against him is that he looks too smooth. Patricia says actor model just to jumpstart his career. That's one of the problems, right? Is that if you see someone with a nice photo, they're going to be accused of being in it for the wrong reasons. Ashley says he looks very friendly. Nicole says yes. Nicole, calm down. Nicole's ready to go. Nicole is already booking a ticket to Miami right now. Calm down, Nicole. I'm just kidding. I love it. Love the passion. Double-breasted, says Whitney. That's right. Double-breasted is the suit. He's got a pocket square, I think, working in there. I'm going to speed it along here, but Quincy, I'm not putting him on my board for age because I'm actually convinced that that women are going to have a hard time with a guy that's younger than them. I know in the comments, my husband's 10 years younger. I get it. I hear it. I'm just saying, at this age, if the women are 27 and 30, it's a tough age to date someone younger than you. You're talking about a guy who just started paying off his student loan debts. He's barely allowed to rent a car. Wendy says top material. I don't know. I'm going on age. I can't give it to him. I'm only doing it on age. If he was 30, I'd go bingo, or even 29, but 25 is young. I think 26 is on the bottom age of men that should be on the show. 25 is young. All right. Okay. Looks like he's, where do I start? This looks like Jen, oh man, I don't even know where to start here. We got Robbie S. He kind of looks like, who's the singer from Canada? Who's the, what's the Christmas singer? No, Groban. Josh Groban. I was thinking of another one, but Josh Groban. Yeah, here's Josh Groban. Do we have Josh Groban energy here? How about this one? There's Josh Groban. You lift me up. Whatever that song is. And then here's this guy. Kind of close. All right, just doing the hair. See, you know what's sneaky here is that I would suggest he pulls his hair back. Sometimes guys go for this look when they have a receding hairline, because when you pull your hair back as a guy, obviously. Now look, I'm 36. I've been blessed with good hair. Okay, I don't have much going for me. I got other issues. I got the Irish curse, other things. No, I'm just kidding. But the point is that the only reason you would go for this look is if you don't have good style or a receding hairline, which is fine. He's 33. So I would add weight. Sherry says, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. Yeah, he's got magician energy. I don't really get the jacket, the sports jacket. It's a lot of patterns happening. Nicole says, I just wheezed laughing. Good to know. Good to know, Nicole. Glad we could get you. Yeah, Josh Groban. Let's see if he's going to be Groban some ladies. All right. What? So we have some Lord of the Rings comments down here. Yeah, he's got Lord of the Rings. Oh boy. All right, let's move it along. Not putting him on my list. Okay. Ryan M from Boston, Mass, 35. The age is gonna work out. He's got fireman energy. Strong. His shirt might be too tight for a 35-year-old. Might be too tight. But then again, if I had a body like his, I probably just wouldn't wear a shirt. B Bean says Irish curse. Yeah, you want to know the Irish curse joke? I'll tell you the Irish curse joke. I'll show it to you guys. I did a stand-up set recently, and I had to follow a Irish comedian. Oh no, I'm sorry. I had to follow a Italian comedian, and so he made a bunch of jokes about being Italian. So I thought I would make some jokes about being Irish. So I'm going to share with you guys my Irish joke. If I can find it here, just give me 1 second. It's one of these. I think this is it. I gotta follow the Italian white guy. I'm the Irish white guy. This is not as cool as Italian. The Irish, all we have is the Irish curse. Are you familiar with that? You never heard of that? All potatoes and no meat. That's what the Irish curse is today. Ladies, we got that. Yeah, a lot of potatoes, a lot of starch. A lot of starch in that Irish diet. All right. All right, so that's that. That's the Irish curse. Now you guys know. All right. Little plug for my channel there. Hair's going on. It's something. I don't know. I'm not gonna. He looks like the type of guy that's gonna be able to offer them really good conversations. But I don't think he's gonna be on the list. On my list, although he's kind of got if Brendan Quinn was a little bit older. Spencer from Chicago, 27. We've got a another one of these dual pocketed khaki shirts here. Spencer looks like he looks like the type of guy that will argue with you over Chicago pizza. Dude, you don't understand. Steak dish pie. MCK says, Dave and Tasha aside, Boston Northeast combo with Illinois Midwest can be a little tough. Yeah, I think Tasha and I, since we both live in SoCal, it's a little different. But, it's always interesting dating outside of your region. But yeah, Spencer looks cute. Look at that, 403 likes. I don't know. We're looking at what Rachel and Gabby would think. Let me know what you guys like. Wait, Ashley says F1 for either lady. Are you talking about this guy or the last one? I think you're talking about the last one. Kelsey says, you're amazing, Dave. Your work ethic is 100. Well, thank you so much. Zora says Spencer's a no from me. Possible villain. Yeah, I could see Spencer being a villain. It's hard to tell. It's one of those photos, like I said, where his face is kind of in the shadow. Sarah says hard pass from Sarah. One of the bros. Villain vibes. Araceli says, Dave, these guys are definitely getting some of their style from you. Well, chances are they like a good power recapper, and by all means, I could offer some more hair advice. We're pretty heavy. We're pretty heavy in the castor oil. I've been putting castor oil on my face every night. If you don't use castor oil, I have to tell you, it's actually very cheap and it's very beneficial. It's good for regrowing hair, like eyelashes, eyebrows, but it's also good if you have any scar tissue, and it's just good for skin in general. And I put it in my hair after I shower every night. Yeah. Anyway, that's been your PSA about castor oil. It's also good for stretch marks, I hear, and also, boy, can you believe it? I've heard of women putting it on themselves for issues with cysts. Can you believe that? It's just the wonder. It's the wonder bean, the old castor bean. Is it a bean? Hard pass from Gianna. Possible trouble, says Katie. Trouble is funny. That means a girl wants to bang you, but she's worried that you're not going to want to settle down with her. That's 100% what trouble means. If anyone argues that, just let me know. Trouble means the girl wants to bang you, but she's worried that you're going to leave her afterwards. I stand by what I said. You ever meet a girl, guys? If there's any guys in the chat and you meet a girl at night and she goes, you look like trouble, that means she's looking for an excuse to bring you home and get her heart broken. All right. B. Bean says, one of castor oil's most traditional uses is to stimulate digestion, relieving temporary constipation. I'm guessing that means if you drink it. I don't drink my castor oil, but good to know. Flutter politely says, I did not know that about castor oil. It doesn't make you break out, Dave. No. So castor oil is not, I believe it's called castor oil doesn't clog pores. I don't know what that's called. There's types of oils that clog pores, but a lot of people think that oil is what causes acne, because we know that acne can be like your face can become oily because of acne, but oils don't actually cause acne. Some do. Castor oil is very low on the comodogenicity. The scale, so it's very unlikely to clog your pores and give you pimples. Does castor oil have any side effects? They says, what are the best skincare products with castor oil? No, forget all these side products. Just buy castor oil. It's great for your skin. It's a wonderful moisturizer that cleanses, soothes, and protects skin. It does it all. It is really sticky. So like if you put it on, you have to put on very light, and it literally will not dry up overnight. But that gives your body the chance to absorb it, in my eyes. Let me know what you guys think. Don't sue me. Barbara says, how do you sleep with that thick stuff all over your face? Yeah, no, I totally understand. I put it on as thin as possible, or I'll just put it on under my eyes in a few different spots. But definitely in my hair. And I'm talking about a tiny bit. It's so sticky. You got to use a tiny bit there. But anyway, Ariel says, I put castor oil in my belly button. All right, what are you doing in there? You're creating pools of castor oil. Yeah, don't just drink any castor oil, says Trish Lee. I agree. I've never drank it. Joan says, let's keep going. Lots more to go. All right, we got to keep going for Joan. All right, in that case, can we bring in the second batch? Can we bring in the second batch? Just back them up. Give us the second batch of guys. Okay, let's do it. So Joan wants us to move it faster. Yeah, which we should, because I've got a lot of other stuff to do today. Oh, it's 10 a.m. Okay, we've only been live for about an hour. Termaine from Naperville, Illinois, 28. Termaine, he's got a good look. Termaine's got a good look. Illinois. We know that Rachel was initially from Illinois. He looks like he would be nice. 619 likes. Ariel says, look up navel therapy. I'm afraid I'm going to pull up porn if I look up navel therapy. I don't know what that is. But I will look into that. Yeah, Nerdy Girlie says the cheapest natural oils are the best for skin, like vitamin E. Absolutely. Jolene says, I used castor oil when I was pregnant and wanted to go into labor. It cleans you out. You have to drink it. Drink it with orange juice. Good to know. Nicole says, I'm still thinking of Logan. Wow, Nicole. Nicole's going to have to, she's going to need some private time after this episode here. Carly says, mix it with face lotion. Great for eyebrows and eyelashes. Yeah, I was mixing some castor oil with argan oil because I love argan oil, but for my skin, I just go pure castor oil. Hey, that's what I do. You know, maybe here's the deal, right? I also live in LA, which is a very dry climate, so maybe my skin gets extra dry out here. As you guys know, about a month ago, I committed to extra hydration, so I got this little timer on my jug here. And it's like a $10 thing. You fill up in the morning and you don't go to bed until it's empty. I almost never finish it, but I try. All right. Termaine, not going to put you on my board. This guy, Tino from Playa del Rey, California. It's going to be a no from me for Tino. It could just be the photo. The hair's a little messy. It's going to be a no from me. Looks like a nice guy. Judy says he will do. All right, here we have Tyler. Looks like he's going to tell us which new cryptocurrency to get into. Very nice, Tyler. Whitney says, damn, Dave. Nicole knows what she wants. Yeah. Ashley says, I would recommend talking to your doctor before drinking castor oil when you are pregnant. Yes, I've never drank castor oil, so I can't speak to the benefits of castor oil only topically. Speaking of topics, where Ethereum, he's got Ethereum energy, big Ethereum energy, big Bitcoin energy right here. This is these guys on the back end of the slides. It's one of those things. I kind of get bored and then I start like not really caring about them. But the photo itself is just a low quality photo. He's underneath a dock or something. I don't know what's going on there. Why is he in a business suit underneath a dock? Is he trying to sell fish life insurance? What is he doing down there? All right, moving along. Let's keep the party going here. This is where I attack from when I get bored and lose energy. Chase says this guy's not lasting. Oh, we'll have to see. All right, this guy might have something. He looks strong. He's got a nice smile. He's kind of got like Kevin Bacon. Can we do a young Kevin Bacon? Let's do a young Kevin Bacon and see what we can find. I need a young Kevin Bacon smiling. Young Kevin Bacon smiling. So let's go to. Oh, that's Kevin Bacon. I didn't realize. Maybe this is a bad reference here. That's a terrible looking Kevin Bacon. By the way, I love Kevin Bacon. Is it okay? You know what? It's a bad reference. Anyway, let's get rid of some of these. So, wrong one. Let's get out of there here. Josh Groban. Okay, so yeah, I think he's a good looking guy. 621 likes. Zach from Austin, Texas. Although, if I'm going to say 25 is too young for the other guys, I got to go too young for him. Trish says face reminds her of Yosef. Good looking guy, too young. Alec. Oh, we're back to the beginning. Is that everybody? All right, that's everybody. So. Gosh, I guess I'll get to some of your voicemails. I know I said I would take voicemails here, so let's go and play some of your voicemails.
Hi, Dave. This is Mimi from Pittsburgh
Hi,
again.
Mimi. How are you?
The other night when you had a live stream, I called twice but didn't hear my voicemail.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mimi.
And this doesn't have anything to do with these guys, but I just wanted to know, do you know if Michelle Young quit her job of teaching? She's doing everything but. She's on a podcast. She's traveling here and on the red carpet. Do you think she quit her teaching job? That's all I want to know. Thanks. Bye.
Love you, Mimi. Sorry about that with regards to your last voicemails. I don't know what would have happened here. Sorry I didn't get to them. Michelle took the spring off from teaching. It's been my full expectation that she will retire from teaching or at least take a long sabbatical because she has got too much money to make. She can easily make six figures being a podcast host. Now, could she be a podcast host and also teach? Yes. Do I think she's going to do that? No. But we'll have to see. We won't know till the fall. Maybe she wants to see what her earning situation looks like over the summer, and she'll realize that she has a lot of money she can make just by putting on Aloe brand sweatshirts. And no offense to the kids, but it is a job. All right, let's go to Sonia here. Let's see what Sonia has to say.
Hey, Dave. Sonia Castellanos from Columbus, Georgia. Age 54. I'm going to keep saying it because I'm about to be 55. So enjoying 54.
Hold on. So you called back. Do you have somebody here? Let's see.
Okay, it's Sonia again. I remember what I was going to say. And, for the last 2 years, we've been in a kind of virtual world in my line of business and insurance. So we do a lot of virtual calls, Blue Jeans, WebEx. And I had the opportunity to lead one on Friday. And I have been in the business for 28 years, have spoken in front of people before, but don't do it on a regular basis. But our trainer makes it look so easy, and she's so bubbly and knowledgeable and kind. And I get on there, and I have to have a script. I'm like, oh, my gosh, I'm so nervous. But, oh, my gosh, you make it look so easy, and then you share what you're doing and how you're growing, and it makes me want to get out there and open a YouTube channel, but it truly is a lot of work, and it truly is appreciated. You are a rock star, and I cannot wait to listen to this when I get home tonight.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words there. I thought you were going to – I appreciate the kind words. Call in if anyone's got a person that they're rooting for so far. I think we got all of our comments out.
Hey, Dave. My name is Kim, and I'm from Colorado. I'm super sick, but just wanted to let you know that you are my highlight for anything Bachelor and Bachelorette news. You are the most trusted by far, and you are super, super fair. I've seen so many people just rave about you for that reason, and now I'm completely addicted, so keep it up.
Oh, Kim, thanks so much. That means that actually means a lot to me, so thank you. I don't have to be the person that's the most likable or the nicest or whatever, but I just want to be fair. I think fair comes down to it, which means give everyone an honest shake on the show, realizing that they're all trying their best and, and all that jazz. All that jazz. Maddie says, Michelle hasn't quit. She spoke about balancing teaching and Bachelor things on the podcast. It's true. Michelle hasn't quit. If I were Michelle, I wouldn't quit until the last possible moment, because why would you want to quit a job? But I also believe she will quit. It says nothing. It says nothing about Michelle at all as a person. But like, what does a teacher make? Maybe she's making $50,000. She can make that on a couple brand deals. She really can. And it's a lot. I mean, imagine being at your job. You love the kids, but then you got people you got to work with. You got parents you got to deal with. Then imagine if she can wrestle with saying, hey, what if I applied my love for teaching through my social media? I can reach more people. I can share more love, and I can bring more money into my family. I just don't see, what, power to her, but I don't see people, sticking out jobs when there's so many more lucrative things they can do. Michelle will never have as high an earning potential as she has right now. Megan says, I'm quitting teaching as well. I don't blame Michelle if she does quit. Oh, I wouldn't blame Michelle one bit if she decides to quit,
Hey, Dave. It's Nicole from Dallas.
Hi, Nicole.
I just wanted to say, if Logan doesn't end up with any of them at the end of this, put in a good word for me, okay? Thanks.
Yeah, Nicole.
Bye.
Nicole, for sure, I will set you up with Logan if you're into an infectious smile. By all means, we will hook you up, Nicole. As you guys know, I take requests. I try to get people, whatever kind of love they're looking for. All right, are we at any more voicemails? Call in if you have any voicemails. It looks like we have a call from a Dave Neal.
Hi, my name's Dave Neal from Alaska, and I just wanted to say hi, Dave Neal.
Oh, how about that? A Dave Neal in Alaska calling in. Thank you so much. Let's see what this one is.
Hi, my name is Carl, and I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I've been watching a lot of your programs on YouTube. I enjoy every Bachelor season, every Bachelorette season. As I was watching the Bachelor finale season, the Tell It All and the last season show, I realized that Clay wasn't a good person to be a Bachelor, because he had some issues throughout the whole show. But I think I have to forgive him, because he is human and he didn't know better. Now the women, they're beautiful women, but also I think they also need to go through some psychiatric programs to get checked, that type of thing. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for the phone call. I appreciate it. I love all you guys. Let's see what I wanted to do. We're going to go back actually to the men of this season real quick. We're going to look at what Reality Steve has posted. So let's go to Reality Steve on Twitter, and he posted some further information about the guys. So these are all of the guys. So we'll do this really quickly, but he actually has their professions. So not everybody, but he's got 14. So Spencer, former military at West Point. So again, we'll get out of here in a few minutes, but we'll just go over this. Spencer, former military at West Point. That's pretty impressive. My guess is he's a short king, which is okay. We're okay with that. I'm not a size guy, but my guess is he's, going to be like an Alex, if you remember him. United States Military Academy at West Point, Oaks Hill Lifeguard, 2012, from Chicago. incoming MBA candidate at University of Chicago. So pretty good information they have there about Spencer. Let's go to Tino. Tino, I said I wasn't really into, but let's see what else we know. He's we don't. That's all we know about Tino. There, it's just another photo of him. It's still a no from me. Zach. More info on Zach. Thrower downer of beats. Cal Poly football alumni. Okay, interesting. Zach studied marketing at California Polytech State. Got a dog photo there. Still a no. It seems like a nice guy, but I'm judging by the age, it's going to be a no from me. All right, here's Ryan. We'll give him another chance. Ryan's 35, and I just wasn't feeling it, but let's see what else we have here. Boy, really strong. He loves these. It's hard. I don't know if you can love the gym and love a woman at the same time. It's tough to be, I don't know. Brandon here. The show spelled his name wrong. It's Brandon Hall. It's with an A, not an O. They said Brandon. He says Brandon. So Reality Steve is correcting the show on how to spell his name. 23-year-old. University of Delaware football. So he played football at University of Delaware. Experienced business development representative with a demonstrated history of working in the computer software. Oh, don't we hate, what did they find his LinkedIn here? LA metro area. So he lives in LA. Keeping going. Chris here. We have Chris, motivational speaker. Oh, always a dangerous profession to be a motivational speaker. The mentality master, business relations sports, creator of the 6-phase process, 2-time NCAA champ. All right. Well, hey, he's a 2-time NCAA champ in what? What was he a champion in? ChrisPaustin.com/events. Chris Paustin. I don't even care. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the party going. So he's a motivational speaker. Eric with an H out here has a nice dog photo. Acquisitions analyst at Rexford Industrial. Looking good. It's not really changing my opinion. I'm trying to see if we can move anyone along. John Anderson here. So these are guys we've already seen, but this is Flutterplay says, will there be more released? I believe that's it. I believe that's everybody. John Anderson, 26, Nashville. But these are the added informations, the Instagram accounts that we have for them. So people are worried that these guys are going to be too young for Gabby. Of course, there we have Logan with his private following, but I gave you guys access. I gave you guys instant access to Logan's page right there. So we got to see some gorgeous photos of Logan. Let's see you guys want some more Logan photos? Let's see if we can find some more Logan photos. There's Logan. Boy, I'm treating him like chopped liver. Shirtless Logan. How creepy is this? Logan. Oh, don't you love the energy of a swim up bar? I tell you what, this is like drinking in a urinal. You can just drink and pee at the same time. Do you guys do this? So there he is, with his sister Logan. I don't want our friend Nicole to lose all of her marbles, if you will, by looking at Logan. Any reels? Let's see if he's got any reels, videos. Here's a video of Logan. There he is. Well, we're really getting the access here. Logan's playing the guitar. He's surfing. Logan, top 3. You called it here first. Logan's friends.
I don't know. Right now, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just kind of like videotaping everything I'm doing. There you go.
There it is. There he is. This was 2 years ago. So that's you guys get a little extra content from me today. Let's finish this up with Jordan. Jordan's a race car driver. Career final rounds. He's a race car driver from Georgia. Pro drag racer. Not a drag queen, a drag king. And there he is. Verified. Jordan Vandergriff. Let's see if he can race his way to the ladies' hearts. Matt. Petra says, don't pee in the pool, Dave. I'm not saying I do pee in the pool. I'm just saying you could pee in the pool. Nerdy Girly says, Logan is going to be a fan fave thanks to Dave. Megan says, Logan Palmer must be a professional at pumping Palmers. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Logan Palmer, Jesse Palmer's son. I didn't even make the connection right there. I'm just happy for Logan because hopefully he gets some good exposure and it helps him with whatever he does in life. You know what I mean? So here's Matt. Again, we're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna be leaving here shortly. Matt, San Diego, doesn't really say much. Has a decent little following on TikTok. Is that TikTok? All right. Robbie, the Josh Groban, 33,000 followers. He is a magician. Oh, that explains a lot. French-American, New York City, Princeton graduate, member of the Roar Corps, chameleon consultant for David Blaine and Warner Brothers Entertainment. All right. Well, no one likes a magician until they're, doing well. I actually like this. Roby is actually going to be added onto my charts. I'm adding Roby, guys. Not because he's a magician, but because he actually seems like he's a professional. Roby, 33, L.A. Brother of actress Lily Sobieski. We know her, right? Did we miss this earlier? He's the brother of Lily Sobieski. American artist and retired. Oh, she's retired? She's been in a lot of projects. Lily Sobieski. I didn't know she was retired. So this is very interesting. Yeah, Rob's on my list. Rob the magician. A lot of times you meet these hopefuls, but it sounds like he's actually got a career. So that's it, folks. I added Rob to my list. Joan says, lose the Pee Wee Herman jacket. Well, here's the thing, right? Magicians have to be zany. They have to be a little bit out there, do their own thing. So, but 33,000 followers. He's clearly, look, you don't become a consultant for famous. Roby Sobieski was born in 1988 in New York City, and I'm sure he's got some acting credits too. So much younger than his sister there, Lily. Roby Sobieski, actor. So, okay, we'll have to see if he's, if he's accused of being there for the wrong reasons. But I actually like Roby. I don't know if he's top, but he's up there. So far, my favorites are Corbin, Logan, Rob, and I think those are my top so far. I don't know if Logan, best case scenario for Logan is that he doesn't win, but he gets top 5, and then he can go to Bachelor in Paradise. I think that's best case scenario because it's no offense to Logan, but knowing, I think your career is better off by not winning the Bachelorette. Does that make sense? But if he finds love, he finds love. Let's go to Nate. Here's Nate. His destination is Earth, and Nate, he's a senior associate at Sargent and Lundy. All right, so really not much there to sift through. We have Coy Schneider, surgical territory manager. What are these stupid titles? Surgical territory manager. Maybe a cute photo with his mom. Very nice. Doesn't change my opinion of him. Colin. We have Colin here. 29, account executive, EMC corporate. Big Wall Street energy from Acton, Massachusetts. Dude, I'm from Acton, kid. 9 more coming right now. He said, you know what we might do? Let's do this. I can't promise you guys this, but we might do a live stream this afternoon if more men come in, and we'll continue to talk about that. I can't promise it, but what I do have to tell you is that I've got to make some content. I've got a lot of content to make, so we're going to make some content, and let's make sure, we'll see if we have any last voicemails. I think it's our final voicemail.
Hey, Dave. This is Palmer from Las Vegas.
Hi, Paula.
I'm rooting for my nephew, which is Chris A., and he's a Renaissance guy. He's a very nice guy, He's got a lot of talent, and he's written 2 books. So go Chris. Thanks, Dave. Bye.
All right, we just got a call from Aunt Paula about Chris A. Let's go find Chris. Let's go through this one more time. Oh, here it is. So let's play that one more time here. We have some information from Chris's aunt.
Hey, Dave. This is Palmer from Las Vegas. I'm rooting for my nephew, which is Chris A., and he's a Renaissance guy. He's a very nice guy. He's got a lot of talent, and he's written 2 books. So go Chris. Thanks, Dave. Bye.
Absolutely. There it is. We love it. You know, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but just about every contestant who has been on the show in the last year, their parents have reached out to me. I am not kidding. So many have reached out to me. Good. I'm happy for them. Keep them coming. I love to hear from the family. It helps us humanize them. It really does. When Rachel Kirkconnell was going through her season, I received messages from her mom. Thank you, Natalie, for subscribing. And it really helped me look at this family situation where they were trying to manage a situation that most people have never been in, and it really helps you look at them as humans and not just contestants on a show. So I encourage my audience to always do that, to look at people from Becca Martinez to Rachel Kirkconnell to whatever other people that have had troubled or whatever, to look at them as humans evolving and trying their best with the information they have. That's all we can do. So thank you, Aunt Paula. We'll see you at Hometowns. And everyone else out there, unless there's any other content to share, I think that's going to be it for me right now. You can leave a voicemail if you want to chime in, 401-213-9828. Cousins, aunts, siblings, dads, whoever's out there, if you want to chime in, by all means, we're listening. That's going to be it for me. A lot of content to get to today, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you stay up to date on everything that's going on. Here's what I'm going to do. As soon as I exit out of here, within 2 minutes, I'm going to be live on Patreon. So for as little as $5 a month, you can be a part of all of the private Patreons, and I'm going to be live on there creating content for the rest of the day. Patreon.com/Dave Neal. If you want to continue the live stream with me, that's where you get it. Otherwise, you just got 90 minutes of free content. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for being a part of the channel, and we'll see you out there. Again, Patreon.com/Dave Neal. I'll be there in 2 minutes. Bye, everybody. Joan says I'm a mama magnet. That's right, Mom Magnet Dave. Lori, thanks for joining us. We appreciate you. See you on the Patreon, Deb. See you out there, Sarah. All right, off to the Patreon.